First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Andrew, I want to take a chance right here to check in with Mayor Jackie Izzo in Rome, just to get an update on some of the flooding issues. It's been rough in the city of Rome. Good morning, Mayor Jackie Izzo. I know you only have a couple of minutes here, but how goes it in Rome right now?
Good morning, Bill. Well, the good news is all the water's receded. All of our streets are open. Muck Road was opened yesterday, so that's good. Now we're in the recovery phase. Getting people back into their homes and businesses reopened is really what our focus is at the moment.
And as you said, the water has receded. It does look like we have a couple of dry days coming, which is going to be very, very helpful.
Yeah, actually, the drier conditions over Friday and Saturday really helped.
Yeah.
We took a tour yesterday. The rivers are still quite high, but I think that probably some of that is due to maybe some downstream pressure from up above, increasing storage capacity now so that we don't have these issues later. And hopefully, this was an anomaly. We hopefully will not have a storm like this again, but you never know.
Boy,
it's just like a snow squall.
Right.
It settles over an area and stalls there for hours, and you have, the water had to go somewhere. So I think that overall our response was good. We had a debrief meeting yesterday along with our next steps planning, and I think that we followed our plans pretty well. Our storm management team was activated, and we were probably out there till about midnight. Fire department was pumping cellars all through the night on Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday. So we're really focused now on trying to get these back to their homes.
We really missed a very bad situation. At one point on Sunday, it looked like this Hurricane Henri was going to be making landfall in New York, and the eye of the storm was expected to come inland as far as places like Oneonta is actually one of the bullseye spots that it was being pointed to. Luckily, it went further to the north. Obviously, as it crossed over land, it would have decreased its intensity, but we would have gotten pummeled with more rain.
Yeah, everybody was watching that very carefully on Saturday. We had a couple of calls with the canal, NYPA and the Canal Authority, just some precautions that were being taken because at that time it did look like Mohawk Valley. It was going to come up as far as the Mohawk Valley and kind of settle here. Luckily, it turned and went out more toward the coast, and we didn't have to deal with that because that would have not, all of that water has nowhere to go now. The ground is just so saturated.
Yeah.
So it would have been a difficult situation.
Okay, Mayor. Anything further?
Really quickly, Mayor, you did talk about the fact that you believe this is an anomaly. I don't believe that neighborhood that got impacted by Staley is a flood zone typically. Is there thought that that may change?
No, actually, I don't know if it's been designated a flood zone, but that neighborhood in particular, this isn't the first time that's happened there.
Okay.
That's happened quite often, and it happened just a few years ago. The Mohawk River there, it's low to the ground, and Staley sits a little bit lower. What was really strange about it was that the entirety of Pinty Field was covered all the way to 6th Street. In fact, Pinty Field is closed indefinitely. We've got quite a bit of water damage there. We need some time to put that park back into working order so that it's safe. But that was the longest period of time that the water settled. A lot of water got into the school. That is a lower lying area. We do have issues there. We've been out with the Canal Corp on Friday. There's some maintenance that has to be done along this river to try to remove obstructions, and unfortunately it needs to be done every year. We've been harping at them over the last 6 years. They've been out here once, but it's difficult to get their equipment in there to do what needs to be done, and they have to have the water level low enough so that they can do those types of removals.
Yeah. All right, Mayor, we appreciate the update. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, have a great day, Mayor Jackie Izzo in Rome.